Okay, we are now going live. Here we go. Okay, we're getting there. There we go. Okay, it's good. Okay, I think we're live. Excellent, excellent. Okay, we are live right now. Greetings, everybody. Welcome to the Martial Arts History Museum. My name is Michael Matsuda. I'm president and founder of the museum. Thank you for tuning in. Truly appreciate it very much. We are just now igniting ourselves on both Facebook and YouTube. So we are now live on both Facebook and YouTube. If you are brand new to YouTube, welcome. Or brand new to Facebook, welcome as well. Troy Ransom, hi there, he says to everybody. So Troy Ransom is giving a heads up, thumbs up. I apologize for not broadcasting yesterday. We were just filled with events all day. Yesterday I was shooting Graciela Casillas and Steve Sexton. We were doing biographies at Teen Karate Centers all day yesterday. So that was a very long day, but it was a lot of fun doing our biographies. As you know, we do biographies, which look like, let me get one here. Look like this right here. Okay, let's turn this back. They look like these things. These are biographies. There we go. Biographies that we do. They're great things to do. They're about 35 to 40 minutes or so. A biography we put together. Robert, all the way from Sydney, Australia. Thank you for watching. So far away. Well, Robert Osborne from Sydney, Australia. So say hello to everybody. Everybody say hello. Thomas, how you doing? Thomas Altum is watching. Thank you so much. Very good. People are saying hello to each other on Facebook. Very cool. So everybody, welcome. Yes, we put together these biography DVDs, and we just released one today on Jeff Chan. So that's a pretty exciting one. He does all the lion dancing. He's the one that really put the lion dancing on the map here in America. And we were happy. He's been practicing and doing martial arts and kung fu for many, many years, back in the days of Arkwai Wong. And so he really got lion dancing really big out here. His group has been performing in a bunch of commercials. As you watch the video, you actually see one of the commercials I put on there. And they do in Chinatown, and they're very stylish, very unique, and very professional group. So Jeff Chan's group is called the Immortals. So they're very, very, very talented. Oh, Herman is watching from South Africa. Wow, people are watching from all over the place. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. That's very kind of you. Again, we try to do these broadcasts every so often. I don't have a regular schedule for it. I try to do it every day if I can. Again, yesterday I couldn't do it. We were shooting Graciela Casillas, but we do our best we can. Just try to keep you in touch with the museum. That's all we're really doing. You know, trying to get people together a little bit, even if it's just online, and just kind of say hello and check out and see how everybody's doing. That's what it's all about. So let me just straighten my screen right here. There we go. And that's really what we're doing. You know, just keep in touch with people and see what's going on and out there, and keep in touch with the museum. That's the big thing. So anyway, we released the Jeff Chan biography. It was a lot of fun to do, and I hope you enjoy it. In regard to our status, on YouTube, as you know, YouTube right now, for all those who are joining us on Facebook, welcome. Thank you so much for being part of this. And we also have this broadcast on YouTube at the same time. So right now I'm using one camera doing two broadcasts. So if you don't mind, if you can't, no big deal. But if you can go over to YouTube and just type in Martial Arts History Museum channel and watch this same video live from YouTube, that'll be fantastic. Why? Because YouTube counts the moments, the minutes and all that, and applies it to us. So that's the thing. Facebook, they don't count anything. But if you go to YouTube, they count all the minutes, and it really adds up like crazy. So if you can to YouTube and watch us, great. If you can't, that's okay. You can watch us on Facebook, no problem at all. So anyway, what's happening in regard to YouTube? Well, as you know, in case you're brand new, YouTube requires you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 viewing hours in 12 months. Okay, they require that. Well, in the last 3 months, everybody has really helped us out galore. It's really the last 3 months that we've been working on this, and we are now at almost 1,200 subscribers. So we're perfect in the subscriber area. In the viewing hours, we need 4,000 viewing hours. We are only a little over 100 viewing hours left to go. So if everybody comes on board and watches our video in the next maybe 4 days, we will have enough viewing hours. And then YouTube will look at it for a month, and then after a month, they'll tell us if we can get monetized. That means they'll put commercials on our YouTube channel, and then we'll actually get some money. So yay! So thank you for everybody for helping out. That's very, very kind of you for watching all our videos. We have done the amazing, and to get so many people to be watching that quickly and that much and spending time and really watching it over and over and over again, it's really helped and it really shows. So thank you everybody for doing that. Herman says, I'm doing great. And you, thank you, Herman. Thank you for watching. Very good. Very good. So yeah, people are talking to each other. That's what it's about. People are talking to each other. I was trying to do a live broadcast yesterday with Graciela, but there was just so much stuff going on and we weren't able to do it. But that would have been kind of cool so you guys could meet her. But we'll try to do that because we are shooting a lot of these biographies. You know, on the YouTube channel, I try to put a lot of fun stuff. I put then and now, and I put martial artists here and there. Where are they today? And you know, different things. You know, I've even got a Lego martial arts one I'm putting out in a while, and those are fun to do, and I enjoy doing them. They're a blast. But the biographies have really picked up a lot. The biographies are available on Amazon, so if you want to actually buy one, you can. You know, it's nice to get people to sign their DVD cover, but they are now available free here on YouTube, so you guys can enjoy it. I think it's important. You know, I wasn't going to have it free on YouTube because what's the point of selling it? You know what I mean? But, you know, if people buy it and they want to autograph it, I think that's pretty good to have that actual thing in their hand, which is nice to have. But it's online, you know, so people can see it free of charge. And I think it's important to bring a lot of people, especially our pioneers, out into the limelight so people could know, hey, they're still here, or this is, you know, about them. This is more information about them and things like that. I was talking to Cecil Peoples, Sensei Cecil, just about 10 minutes ago, right before this broadcast, and he was telling me that he got calls from people all over and said, I didn't know you were a kickboxer, or I didn't know you were in baseball. You played for the Pittsburgh Pirates, a minor league, and I didn't know you did all this. So they found all that out from the video, and so they were able to talk with him about it. And so it's very inspiring, the videos that we do, the biographies. It's nice to do them. It tells you these people are still out there, which is nice. You know, we try to do as many current video interviews as we can, and it keeps their presence out there. And I think that's very, very important, to keep that presence out there, that they're still there, they're part of the community, and this is what they've done to change history or whatever we do about them. So it's kind of cool to have that. Sensei Emmett, thank you for watching. Sensei Emmett did a wonderful interview on me. I'm going to be posting that in a week or so. I have my biography I'm working on now, and so I'm almost done with that one. I want to post that one first and then his a little later. So I'm working on mine now. I'm just getting too many interruptions with Art Camacho. If you guys don't know Art Camacho is the director of a lot of martial arts movies. One of my dearest friends in the world. Matter of fact, I just talking to Art. We're going to spend some time together this week, and he produced this show on the El Rey Network. It's called the Camacho Experiment, and it was very successful on the El Rey Network. And now that they're going to be marketing off to different places, so they're going to be doing that as well. So we just put a poster out, and I'm going to, after I post this up, I'm going to put a poster out here so you guys can see that as well. You're going to enjoy that. But it's a nice show. So they needed a bunch of stuff done this week. So I had to put everything aside and do the posters. Now that's done, I'm going to put everything back on track and get out the stuff for you. I was hoping to get my biography out quicker, but they needed the poster. So I put my time on that. Anyway, Herman says, Graciela, Don Wilson, Cynthia, and Art Camacho is coming to South Africa in 2021. Oh, nice. Great people. You know, Graciela, what a talented individual. Kickboxing pioneer. Don Wilson, of course, you know, Don the Dragon himself, you know, one of the fiercest fighter. Ask him how come he never got his nose broke. Ask him that. He is so good at avoiding hits. He is excellent in the ring. And Cynthia, of course, you know, Cynthia Rothrock, you know, my partner in crime. You know, Cynthia is just a great person. What a talented person she is. Anyway, and Troy says, very nice. And of course, Art Camacho, I was just talking about Art. Art's a great guy. Very great guy. We're doing a lot of great stuff together. You know, years ago, okay? And years ago, well, just before I say this, guys, everyone, just in case, Graciela Casillas, ladies and gentlemen, guess who's watching us on Facebook? Graciela Casillas. We were just bragging about you right now, Graciela. Just bragging about you. I'm going to be sending you the poster right after we do this broadcast, Graciela, and I'm going to be sending you the poster that we just put out. You're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to make copies and have people sign it and all that. It's going to be pretty good. So again, before I finish my statement and stuff, if all of those watching Facebook, thank you for watching us on Facebook. Thank you so much for watching. It's so cool. But if you can, don't worry if you can, but if you can access the Martial Arts History Museum channel on YouTube right now and go to there and watch us live from there, because we're broadcasting on both YouTube and Facebook. If you watch it live on YouTube, we get points. And the more points we get, the more we'll be able to get monetized. So if you can watch us on YouTube channel, that'll be fantastic. If you can't, that's okay. That's okay. Stay on Facebook, no problem at all. But anyway, Graciela, as you know, one of the greatest pioneers there ever was in kickboxing. We did a fantastic interview yesterday, and she saw some of the show. Actually, she saw our whole segment on the El Rey Network, what we did for that. And it was very exciting. And it was great to have her there. Just a beautiful individual inside and out. Just a talented, fierce fighter. Just a great fighter. And there's many of her videos you can see online on YouTube and all that. Watch her fight. She's just dynamic. And thank you for joining us, Graciela. And I wish I had you here so we could talk here. I was going to do a YouTube live from where we were at, but we were just so swamped, you know, yesterday at Fire Wars. I wasn't able to do that. So anyway, oh, very good. Herman is having conversation with Graciela. So anyway, again, we'd like to do these YouTubes. So anyway, what I was talking about is years ago, sorry, flipping from one subject to the other. But years ago, my profession, what I used to do is I was a producer. I produced commercials. That's what I did for a living. I went to the American Film Institute to become a producer and director. And so I used to produce commercials. And then when like the last group of commercials that I did, I went and hired Art Camacho. I hired Art Camacho to be the director of my commercials. So they were the bank commercials, you know, with a family and, you know, picnic and all that kind of stuff. So they were fun, you know, family kind of stylish commercials. And I had Art. There were no martial arts in it, but I had Art direct several of my commercials that I did. So Art and I go way back in regard to media. So Art's just a great individual and a great director. and I was fun. We were having a fun time doing all those commercials. We were doing it for Blue Cross of California. Yeah, for Blue Cross of California. That's who we're doing those commercials for. So it was a lot of fun to do. But that was, we're talking way back, like a decade or so ago. It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while. So anyway, we had a lot of fun. Let's see what else is coming up. I am so thankful. We're ready to launch Expert Class. We're planning to launch that probably, I would say, mid-March. I was hoping to do it by the end of February, but I got so swamped with the El Rey Network posters and other stuff. I'm having to push that a little bit aside. So I'm going to be launching that around the mid-March. It'll be on a site called marshallshop.com. Sorry. So marshallshop.com, and we're building it right now. They're not all on there, but you can see all the people that are going to be coming on there. And if you look right now, and there's a lot of great people, great pioneers that are going to be on there. We're trying to get all the Hall of Famers on there, as many as we can, and it's going to be a great series of classes, and they're just classes on people's favorite techniques. What is their 3 favorite techniques? That's what's really about. And it doesn't have to be, but that's what's really about. So you're going to see people's techniques, and we're going to try to post new ones all the time. And then we're going to have another section in there called Words of Wisdom. So people are talking a little bit about their inspirations. So different things we're going to talk to others about and record their stuff on there and put it on there in our Words of Wisdom section. And that'll be coming probably, I would say, probably March, the middle of March, we'll have that ready to go. We've been getting a lot of people sending in stuff, so we still have to edit everybody's stuff. So it just takes some time, it takes some time, but we'll get it out there. We'll get it out there. Okay, let's see what else. Someone has a question. Sensei Emmett says, I have some cool pics and a short written bio on the founder of our system, Hashi Richard Stevens from UK. I'll send it to you. Okay, excellent. Thank you, Sensei Emmett. If anyone wants to send stuff, they can send to us, but send them in one group. Don't send multiple emails, from the same person, because we get a lot of emails in here, a ton of emails, and I just can't go through them all. So if you just send them one email with everything in there, that's fantastic. Okay. Because some people will send us stuff and they were like 5 or 6 emails. And I said, I don't have time to go through 5 or 6 emails, So just send one, but put as much information as you can. And that's great. We're always open to different people and different stuff. We don't know everything. But it's always nice to get information, especially pictures. That's another thing I want to bring up. We are in need of pictures. Currently, the one thing I want to do with the Martial Arts History Museum is be a resource center for everybody to learn about different people and have access to a lot of pictures and video and things like that. We currently have about 100,000 pictures now of different martial artists all over the place. We are the resource for all the newspapers and a lot of the television stations and news, and they contact us to see who's in the Hall of Fame, especially when someone's passed away. They'll contact us. Can you have a picture of them and send it to us? And we do. We do this periodically, but they do contact us and talk to us about someone. So it's nice to have those pictures available. So right now we're focusing on those who are in the Hall of Fame and in the Martial Arts History Museum's Hall of Fame. If you go to our site, mamuseum.com, you'll see a full listing on there. And if you have any pictures of any of those Hall of Famers, please gather them up. And then once you gather them up, scan them, whatever you have to do, please send it to us if you can. And in one email, or a WeTransfer, and that way we can have that for storage. Again, we're trying to do one. Later on, we'll ask for videos, but right now we just don't have enough storage for videos. But we are trying to get as many pictures as we can. We think that's important, especially people who are, who pass away and they don't have, I've bumped into many families that don't have pictures of any of their people and had to come to us and get pictures of their loved ones who passed away. So we've provided that as a resource for people. So anyway, That's in regard to pictures. So when you can, send us some pictures, and that'll be great. If you need our email, just go on to the museum site, and it'll all be on there. So the mamuseum.com. Okay, let's see what else is going on. We are getting ready to launch Etsy. Etsy, we are, we have some great hats. Graciela, as you know, has some great hats in the museum, and we a new line of hats came out, and that we just came out with, and I've been debating on where to sell the hats at. It's hard to sell it. I wasn't sure if I should put a shopping cart on the museum side and sell it straight from the museum, or I did the pros and cons all over of what I should do. And Tom Callis gave me some great advice. Great man, Tom. Great advice. And he says, use Etsy, ETSY.com. And they are more of a place where people make their own stuff. And it's like an Amazon on there for unique stuff. And he gets a lot of business from there, and they have their own shopping cart and mailing thing. And they do the taxes. And I said, I'll probably do that. So I'll probably sign up with Etsy and put all the caps on there until later on that we can get things more established with the museum. But I think Etsy's a pretty good tool. So, and plus they don't charge you to list it on there. Only a small listing fee, very small, that they charge to put it on there. So I'm going to give it a shot, and hopefully we'll launch that pretty soon. I got to shoot all the caps right now. But we're almost ready to go. Almost ready to go. I know we're almost ready to go on all these things, but we're doing some fun stuff. What else is going at the museum? I am measuring out, like I don't have enough to do. I'm measuring out to put our Tiki up. I've been working on our Tiki for the Hollywood Hawaiian section, and now I'm setting up the platform today, and that way I'll get the Tiki up probably in a week or so. I've been working with some great people doing voiceovers for the Tiki, and they've been pretty fun. So we'll listen to them all, and whatever sounds the best, we'll use it on the Tiki. The Tiki is a talking Tiki. Bill Weber, he is a Halloween designer, created it for us. I designed the Tiki, and he created it and made it electronic. So it actually talks to you while you go in the museum. And so that's going to be pretty fun. I'm excited about that. I still got to carve a few little Tikis to go next to it. So I got to carve a few things. I'm not the quickest carver in the world, so I'll do my best to do it quickly. But I'm going to make a few carvings, and it helps to know a little bit about art. It really does. It helps to know how to create some stuff and cut and draw and all that. I'm not an artist by chance. I'm not an artist like my brother-in-law. My brother-in-law is the head animator for The Simpsons. He won the Emmy a year ago, and he's the artist. Matter of fact, that terracotta soldier you see right behind me, he carved that out of styrofoam. Yeah, I know, he's so talented. But he does The Simpsons. So that's my brother-in-law, Paul Wee, and I'm not anywhere as talented as him. But I get by as much as I can. I get by. Jordy McTaggart says, very cool. It's good to see you on there, Jordy. Thank you for watching. Again, thank you, everybody, for watching. Let's see what else is coming up at the museum. I think that's about it. The museum store part is technically open right now on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the museum store. So if you want to buy a cap and you want to buy, different things here, you can come in the museum store and enjoy it as well. And we can arrange private tours as well, so it's just you guys in there, nobody else. So we're doing our best to stay, within the COVID guidelines. So we're working hard on that. Hoping things will open up soon. I'm dying to go out to eat somewhere. And, I know it's getting boring eating outdoors, especially getting really cold when you go to some place. Right now, we can eat outdoors in California, in Los Angeles area. You can't eat inside, but you can eat outdoors, and it is getting freezing cold for us. Over here in Southern California, if it hits 70 degrees, we're freezing cold. We put the coats on over here. I know. So anyway, Okay, very good. So I think that's it in things that are happening here at the museum. Oh, yes. I wanted to let you guys know I completely forgot about it. We have signed magazine covers, signed magazines of Graciela Casillas, and I completely forgot to post that. I think I see her name, and I completely remembered right now. We have a few signed covers, so I'm going to go ahead and post it out there. So we're going to do a bidding for her cover. Thank you, Graciela, for signing that for us. We do this with a lot of people, trying to get them to sign the covers, and then we auction them off here at the museum to raise some funds. So we're going to be doing that. I was going to post it the other day, but I completely forgot. So my apologies. I'll post it probably tomorrow, and people can bid on it and win, a cover with Graciela Casillas, recently signed by Graciela. So how cool is that to get that? Okay, let's see. Oh, someone says, hello, Michael. Can I send you pictures of Grandmaster Bill Ryusaki last seminar in Florida? Oh, yes, of course. Bill, I can't say enough about Sensei Bill Ryusaki. I studied with Cecil Peoples, who was a student of Bill Ryusaki. And Sensei Cecil introduced me to Sensei Bill, and he became a good friend. He was a great guy. He was here at the museum many, many times. Been to my home many times as well, and brought us different things, to help the museum, and made donations to the museum. He was just an extremely wonderful, talented martial artist, but an overall nice guy. He was just real nice, wonderful family. They just treated me so well, and I cannot say enough about Sensei Bill Ryusaki. He was a trainer. He was a teacher for Benny Ukitas and Arno Ukitas, the whole family. Sensei Bill, he was in movies and other stuff as well. But what a talented Hawaiian Kempo. And he had some great stories. He really did. And he just left us too soon. But at least I got some video here and there of him. So yes, please, Surge Kick, is that what it says? Yes, please send me pictures of Sensei Bill Ryusaki. That'd be wonderful. But send them all one big thing, a WeTransfer or something like that, and one big thing. That way we can, I can access it easier. Okay, very good. So at this time, we're going to open up our forum for questions. If you have any questions or things you want to ask, remember, we never get political here, and we always say good things about people. We never say bad things about people. Life is too short to say bad things about people. So we always say great things and to promote others and help the art. And we do our best. We do our best to provide as accurate information as we can, and we go from there. Okay, here's the question. Troy Ransom. Good to see you, Troy. Troy was here the other day hanging out. We had a good conversation. When he came over. So that was very nice. Troy from the old neighborhood. Troy says, what about Dragonfest? Excellent question, Troy. Dragonfest, in case you didn't know, we throw a convention here. It's called Dragonfest. Yeah, it's a very cool convention founded by Gerald Okamura many, many moons ago. He did it for 9 years, and then he stopped it, and then we picked it up. Everybody kept saying, Michael, you guys need to pick up, the museum needs to pick up Dragonfest. We missed Dragonfest. So we said, okay, we'll do it. And we did. We picked up Dragonfest, and it's been a success ever since. It's been a great time. We have a lot of fun. And everybody gets together. Everybody's there. And I mean, everybody's there. It was like the internationals. You always wanted to be there. Same thing, Dragonfest. Everybody was there. Dragonfest is scheduled for August 21st. That's Saturday, August 21st. Now, we have not promoted it out there at all. The reason why we haven't promoted it is because the place that we're having it, called the Pickwick Gardens, is here in Burbank. We're not sure if they're still going to be there by August. You know what I mean? They were they were having a little difficulties before. It was up for sale, I think, before. And but now, no, their whole function is to rent out the place, rent out all the spaces in the convention center and everything like that. But there's nobody there. There's been nobody there since April last year. So I'm hoping that they will still be there by the time Dragonfest occurs. So we're going to wait till May. By the time it hits May, you have May, April, May, June, July, August. So you got about 3 months, 3 full months around there. So if you May, June, July, August, yeah. So about 3 months of advertising will do. So we're going to wait to see what happens, if they're still going to be there, if everybody's going to get their vaccine, and if they're going to let us in there. They may not let us in there at all. They may say only 20% capacity or whatever. And, so we don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. So we're just penciling in the date, August the 21st. When we get closer, we'll find out what's happening and see if we're going to go forward. I don't know if we're going to go forward. We're going to plan like we're still going to have it, but we're just going to wait and see. Another reason is because we're leery about it, is the funding we get from the city of Burbank. The city of Burbank is, Serge Kick, thank you for jumping on board to YouTube. Thank you about that. They provide funding for us. They give us about $25,000 from the city to help us put on Dragonfest. Dragonfest is very expensive to put on. I kid you not. It is very expensive to put on. Those just renting the place alone is a lot, and the pipe and drape and everything else is very costly after a bit, after you add everything up. So what we usually get from them, they are dependent on hotel stays. So people that stay at a hotel, they pay the extra tourist fee, and that fee, all those fees gathered up, is what they use to help pay for Dragonfest, to help us out as a sponsor. And last year, as you know, nobody stayed at a hotel. So there was no visitor fees to collect. So there's nothing to give us. So they had told us already we are not going to get the $25,000 that we usually get. So we may have to be starting from scratch, what I mean, financially. So we will see. We will see. I'm worried about it. I'm worried about it. I know Comic-Con, we have a good relationship with the people from Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con. They're very huge entity, and they're very good people to us. And they were here the other day, and we were talking about Comic-Con that canceled last year, as we did, and they have canceled for this year as well. So I don't know if the Comic-Con cancels. I don't know what's going to happen. But anyway, Troy, to answer your question again, August 21st is the date. We'll find out in May what's happening, and we'll have a better grip on things. And then we'll see if we're going to hold Dragonfest at all, because again, we may have to all be wearing masks or the vaccine, and who knows what's going to happen. Who knows? But we'll see. We'll see, and we'll go from there. So excellent question. Thank you, Troy. In regard to funding and stuff for the museum, things were put on hold for a while because of COVID, but it looks like things are opening up again in that regard. So that's good. There has been new movement in that area, and hopefully things will move forward, and we can get the funding that we have been waiting for. It's been a while, quite a while, several years, as a matter of fact, but it looks pretty good now. Now that the things are easing up in regard to COVID. So hopefully they'll be able to help us out, and we'll move to our new location. We're working on it. We're working on it. Don't give up hope. We're working on it. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's just the COVID kind of threw a monkey wrench in everything else. So, we'll go from there. Jordy says, that sounds cool. Thank you very much. Okay, very good. Okay, let's see what else. Let me scroll down here to see any more questions. I'll scroll over here. Okay. Anybody else have a question for me while we're still here? Sorry, looks like somebody saw a question there. No, hold on. I'm signed up over here so I can see if someone has questions there. Some of these ones so I could use this sample. Oh, Danny Lopez has a question about something else. And okay, Fireworks has another question on something, so I'll get back to him on that. Okay, let's see. Anybody else? Okay. Well, I think that's it, everybody. I appreciate your time. Don't forget to watch the marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Great show. I've been having a lot of fun watching that show. It's a blast. If you haven't seen it, it's on Amazon Prime, I think, right? I think Amazon Prime. Just a wonderful show. And watch behind the scenes of Mrs. Maisel. The camera work is fantastic. So that's my show I'm into now. Having a lot of fun with it. Having a lot of fun with it. I've already exhausted all the zombie movies and stuff like that. I've watched them all. And the shark movies, I've watched them all. So I'm trying to get new stuff to watch. So I'm just picking and choosing the stuff out there. And sometimes there's some pretty good stuff out there. So anyway. Okay, that's it, everybody. I thank you so much for your time. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for giving me a little time out of your day. And thank you for everybody watching on YouTube. Don't forget, we're only a little over 100 hours, viewing hours left. And once we hit that goal, we can submit for advertising on our YouTube channel. So that's going to be very exciting. I can't wait. I can't wait. Oh, someone has a question. Sensei Emmett says, what's your favorite martial arts movie? Oh, that's an easy question for me. It's called Shaolin Martial Arts. Shaolin Martial Arts. It's produced by the Shaw brothers, and it stars Alexander Fusheng in there. And that's Shaolin Martial Arts is the best movie to me, the best movie ever made. Is Shaolin Martial Arts. The one where the guy goes like this and he sticks it in the guy's stomach, he goes like that with a fist, like that. If you saw it, you know what I'm talking about. So anyway, that's when Kill Bill took it from that movie. But that's my favorite movie of all time, Shaolin Martial Arts with Alexander Fusheng. Great movie. I enjoy anything Alexander Fusheng's in. He's, to me, my favorite martial arts movie star, but that was back then. So before Bruce Lee, before everybody else, that was the Shaw Brothers movies. So that was my favorite. Okay, everybody, you take care and have a great time and be careful out there. Be safe. Okay, take care, everybody. Pleasure talking to you. Bye.